example, we believe stability is key to success. Introducing eye homeostasis, a feature in the eye body that maintains a stable internal environment compatible with all living cells in the body. Picture this. Goldilocks to his 3 bowls of porridge. One bowl is too hot, whilst the other is too cold. But one bowl is at just the right temperature. Much like porridge, the body requires to be at a set temperature in order to function properly. But in addition to maintaining temperature, the body also needs to have controlled amounts of liquids and chemicals in order to support human life. Homeostasis is the process by which the organ systems of the body work collectively to maintain all of these factors. Without homeostasis, normal bodily function will cease.
For example, when body temperature is not regulated, heat rash can occur. When glucose levels in the blood are not regulated, diabetes can arise. Also, this can happen.
Homeostasis is regulated by a negative feedback loop. In this loop, a sensory receptor in the body detects a change in the environment and sends a nerve impulse to the hypothalamus detailing this change. After assessing the situation, the hypothalamus will create an action plan to bring the factor affected by the change back to its set point.
But how does the hypothalamus trigger action?
Homeostasis is essentially maintained by adjustments kick-started by hormones. When stimuli reaches the hypothalamus, a hormone stimuli chain occurs. The hypothalamus is a control center of the endocrine system because it can translate stimuli into hormonal responses. Based on the stimulus, the hypothalamus signals the pituitary gland to release hormones into the bloodstream. When endocrine glands with receptors to these specific hormones receive them, they will release their own hormones in turn, kickstarting change to reset the body. Generally, steroid hormones can change the behavior of a cell, whilst peptide hormones can cause a cell to complete an action. These hormones are essentially playing a game of telephone to tell each other to do something. Let's see this in action. Thermal receptors in the body detect a change in temperature as the subject steps out of his home. Via the PNS, this change is sent to the hypothalamus, which creates an action plan to bring the body back to its optimal temperature. As a result, the subject's skeletal muscles begin shivering, raising body temperature. This is essentially how the body maintains thermal regulation. Chemical concentration is a factor regulated by homeostasis. Using diffusion, where solids move from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration, the body uses different mechanisms to move solids around.
For example, using channel solids can move freely into cells, while using protein solids move into the cells. Dancing solids are received into cells using simple transportation and diffusion.
Lastly, osmoregulation is regulated using structures called nephrons found in the liver. Nephrons essentially intake water and ions in the blood and redistributes them or disposes them.
Download today an app that can save your life.